ultimate sacrifice. It's not it's great.
Hey, Zach, those hot dogs ain't gonna take very long.
Okay.
Put the phone down.
Hot dog.
So let's go over this.
Hey, man. This is what we got so
I like
far.
it.
You like
I
that?
like it, yeah. What's on top there? What is that right up above you?
Oh, this is their logo.
Put that logo on both sides and you're good to go. That's a badass logo.
Did you look at the seat? That's tubing.
Is it pivoting or it's solid?
It's solid. It's rigid. I think the split fender would be awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. With the overlap, it's great.
I think you got it.
It's really nice.
Yes.
For me to say I really like it,
I know. That's saying something, right?
yeah, because you're not going to get that often, bro.
Once every 6.5 years.
If that.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys, it's great to finally meet you.
Yeah, definitely.
Big fan. Big fan.
So today the country music artist Clay Walker came in to talk about a bike build. Tell me a little bit about you and what this bike
Zach,
might be
put the
looking
phone
like.
down.
So
You're not
I can
gonna
get the creative
mess with it while you're
vibe
eating.
going.
Our charity
your
is for
napkins.
multiple sclerosis, which I was diagnosed with 22 years ago.
Okay.
The charity's focus is to
Do we even have hot
help
dog
people
bags?
live better with MS
I
right
don't
now.
want any.
If I had to use a word to describe what you do means to me,
You're
it's
not good
freedom.
like this.
And that's what people with MS are looking for. And so I thought, what a great idea to marry what you do with what we do and trying to raise some money for our cause.
Yeah, that's great. Obviously, you're country music, so is it cowboy theme to the bike?
like
Is
him?
that the idea?
My favorite movie of all time is Tombstone.
That's good. That's one of my
Have you
favorite
seen
movies.
Tombstone? Fine.
I think I can do Tombstone.
Well, that
Good
gunslinger attitude, is what I've always had in life. After
Hey,
being
Zach,
diagnosed with MS,
stop looking at it.
Do everything it
Pushing
takes.
through.
Yes.
You know, I have my best friend's mother ultimately passed away from MS, and so it's near and dear to me. So it's a real good fit, you know. The minute he started telling me about himself and what was important to him, I just got a perfect picture in my head of what this bike needs to look like.
Well, let's whip and ride.
Let's do it.
Mikey, go down by the bench over there. Now that we have the design for Grunt Style, we have to come up with a game plan. So this is the bike for Grunt Style. These guys do really cool clothing, especially t-shirts and stuff. They do a lot of stuff with the military. So that's why we're doing this bike here that looks like a military bike. Quite different than what we usually do. You got a really arced frame on this, and we're using a V-Rod motor, which I don't think we've done that before. So when Rat comes down, you guys can start on this right away, you know?
How long do we have to build it?
3.5 weeks.
Like for fab?
Like everything. Like riding. That's what we do, you know? It's like a last minute.
Throttles on the right.
Wait, so 3.5.
What did you-
That kitchen better get cleaned up.
Yeah, but you know what? You're getting a roll of chassis. That's a big jump.
Put that screen and those hot pads away.
What's front? How do you grab? All right. Phil!
What?
1, 2, 3. Go! There we go. Hey, hold up a sec. Hold up. Yeah, listen, sell 50,000 shares. All right. I gotta talk to you. So the guys are building a bike for a company called Grunt Style, and they make a lot of great t-shirts. You know, it got me thinking that it's high time to launch a Mikey t-shirt line. So Nick and I are gonna brainstorm some ideas.
Like right away, you got the American flag with the OCC logo right in the middle of the flag.
Okay.
I think that'll look pretty cool. We can make Cuzzo shirts. How about Cuzzo shirts? Cuzzo t-shirts. It's a symbol of cousins, love, family.
How do I add you?
Establish something. I think that's the easiest way to sell something to the old man.
Oh
is
wait,
hand him something
hang
with
on.
his face on it.
I think I might know.
Paul,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
We have Uncle Paul, right? But we dress him up like Uncle Sam. American, patriotic? No?
I love it.
Thanks, man.
I love it. Who's calling you, dude? I'm in the middle of a meeting here.
Hold up, Nick. All right, listen. I told you 50,000 shares. No, I don't want to hear anything about 3% interest, okay?
I'll take a little bit of a haircut. Sell it.
Say mother again.
Freddie, didn't run the.
The first thing that
Quit bringing it on the carpet.
Right now is presenting him to the old man, which never easy.
Stay over there with it.
Can't freaking.
Hi, Mike. Oh, yes, Mike. Joe. Joey's still here. What do you got there, buddy? We have some renderings that we came up with.
It says Mikey hanging out in his office with his feet on the desk. See? That's Mikey.
I like that. Boom. Here's another one.
You got the American flag on there, and the OCC branding in there.
I'm confused. Not for
What's
a
up?
reason.
What's up?
I thought this was Mikey's line.
This is Mikey's line.
So what does Nick got to do with it? What is wrong with Kim? You know what? Get out of it. I told him before we came in, the only thing he needs to do is not get kicked out of here.
But I just got kicked out.
Get out. I don't think Nick really stood a chance in there. Let's get Daniel on the phone.
Yeah.
Can you Skype on that? I never had a computer.
Because it's not on.
What do you mean it's not on? Oh! Is it really not on? Look at that. I guess all I have to do is turn it on.
No internet access.
It's just not working. I got a computer. Here. Hey, Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Mikey's thinking about doing kind of a clothing line.
Yeah. Do you have anything in mind, Mikey?
Yeah, a little scene here from the shop.
That's awesome. Just a picture of what you got there. And Bridget, you think you can know us idea of silver team? Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Bridget.
All right, take care, guys.
You
So Daniel's going to get his
stupid
team
thing.
on the designs, and we'll check them out when we get there. I feel uncomfortable with the attention on me. But, you know, I don't feel uncomfortable taking royalties, you know? Put these glasses on, Mike. Yeah, no. I think I can fix this. Take with me. I'll take it on up to the tech support room. Come on, friend. Get this thing right away. Almost fixed. I'll set it right up for you, Mr. Tuttle. I'm a new tech guy. Nice to meet you. It just doubled my salary.
I really can't believe this is so stuff.
Here we go.
Like it to be about his charity and a little bit about his brand. You know, a nice brown saddle leather seat with the hand tooled, maybe his logo in there or something. You know what I'm saying? Just something that feels kind of country music-ish, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, do you remember the Buffalo chip wheels?
Yes.
Remember how we did the chrome spokes with the copper nipples? Here's the thing. I think do all the spokes copper, front and back. It'd have that gunslinger vibe to it. That's kind of the direction I'm excited about it because I think it's great when you can do a bike where, you know, you're raising money for charity. That's always fun. And I think that we got to get crack-a-lackin'. Let's let it rip.
That works.
Sweet.
Hey, guys. Hey, man. Listen. Hey, got my Mac. Got my thing.
What did he just say?
I know what he said. He said you're an idiot. Where's that, man?
They're ready to rock, man.
Yeah.
Ready to rock.
Oh yeah.
That frame's the cat's ass. Oh.
Wow. Dude, I love it.
Usually we just buy a frame from that, but in this particular situation, he already had the frame made, and he already had the 3-rod motor and the supercharger in it. That's really great because it saves us a lot of time, and we can focus on some of the other fab that we have to do.
You know what's gonna be tricky is building a gas tank around that to actually hold fuel, because we're gonna have a lot of electronics, radiator, hoses.
If you put a tank over this, it's going to hurt the breathing of the motor.
We do have to keep that in consideration, right? I mean, you gotta feed this thing air, man. You can't restrict that too much.
Yeah, you got to figure that out. So
We're gonna play.
no, let's put it up on the list. This is like an experimental frame that Rat made. Anytime you put a supercharger on a bike, It makes it a lot more difficult. So we have to build a tank to go around that. There's a radiator, so there's a lot more parts involved in this style bike. If we can figure all that stuff out, it's going to be a killer bike.
What is this up here?
Supercharger.
Supercharger.
Yeah, we accidentally supercharged this one. Yeah.
So last second, Paul ordered a supercharger. Got to figure out how to not spoil this design and come up with a gas tank somewhere on the bike that looks good. We also got a radiator we have to incorporate now. It's definitely going to be a challenge. Last minute trying to figure this one out.
Okay, so we'll have 2 fuel lines.
Yeah.
A feed and a return.
That's it. Feed and return.
Dude, there's nowhere, especially with the battery up here. We'd have to have a gas tank.
It's going to be
Crazy.
We need to keep this rolling.
Man, that's huge. Yeah.
Let's talk, man.
What's up? Started on the new Clay Walker build today. So first things first, get the gas tank started.
I'm thinking, nice full curvy tank.